Hello and welcome from the studio. It's a lovely sunny day. It's 8:30 in the morning, and so fresh as a daisy, it's time to work on this track, which I have actually kind of got a full arrangement, but it's in live loops, so it's not actually in the arrangement area. So we need to kind of move it. Now we need to discover what the best ways to move it is, and then we can work out, just work out how to arrange, because I've got all the sections, so how do we get them into Logic nice and easy? That is the question. So let's dive in. So we've got let's have a look. This is pretty much the arrangement. First breakdown there, second breakdown there, and we have just got to see how we can easily move all of this into the arrangement. Now, I don't think you can select them all. That would, well, I don't know. Well, we could try it. Oh, hang on. Nope. Okay. That's how I did it. Right, so, yeah. I've just realised you've got the second command as the text. That's nice and quick. Right, go on, let's do it. Let's try. Can you? Nope. Right, maybe I have to do it one by one. I just tried two. Oh, it does. Unbelievable. Right, okay. Let's change that. Right. So let's just go with the flow and see if this works. So we put it back to the beginning of the track. We select all of these regions. And let's try this. I don't even know how long the song is because it's not in the arrangement. So let's do it. Right click, insert scene at playhead. Oh, there it is. 6.5 minutes. So now, if we go back over here, we've actually got the whole track in the same way. Insane. That was quick. This is obviously if you make sure. I mean, this is first stage drafting. I don't know if this is the right way, the right technique for me as of yet. Why don't I have any? That's not playing. Why is that not playing? Look at this. Listen, this. Why is this not playing? This. Why is it not playing? Ugh. What's going on? It's got. Oh, this is weird. This should be sounding like this. So that should be playing the same thing. Oh, no, it does. Weirdo. Right. Oh. This is a bit loud. That comes in abruptly. I mean, it's the same as I would have done if I'd had it all in the arrangement screen. But then it's about working out what changes over time, because at the moment everything is just repeating and there's no automation moving the song through time. I can add that, of course, in the stacks, which would go across all of the sounds, or I could, I don't know. The thing is about this track, I don't even have a purpose, so I don't really know what it's about. It's just a nice song. So if that is the original, Well, obviously this is the intro, so it would be getting brighter throughout. So let's just put that in there anyway. I suppose I could have intro, I could have, yeah, intro. This doesn't like it very much. Right. Intro. Actually, let's get rid of that. This is the first 32 bars, which is like the intro. Why is it so slow? I'm wondering, why is it, yeah. I don't know why. Maybe if I got things still turned on, like many instances of machine, that can slow things down. Like that. And probably got lots of things hidden, which are still switched on. Like that. And I could just turn them off. Right. That's still on. God, it's really slow. Interesting. I'm wondering why my computer just doesn't like it. Anyway, so this is the intro. Fair enough. We could actually call this intro. And we know that everything's loading. Why is this? So we know that the filter is going to get brighter in this section. So we go to, oh man, I can't deal with this. Why is it loading? Maybe we've picked up on a flaw. Anyway, there's the filter. We know it's from the beginning. It's going, oh my God. Well, it's going to be getting brighter, we know that. Maybe it's all the automation. Maybe it just doesn't like it. Right, this is going to be the first drop. Oh, this is impossible. Now it's reset itself. Oh my God. Right. Same thing's going to be happening here, so we could put this in the track stack as well. So it's going to be fading in. Oh, this is impossible. Right. Same thing in here. We've got the filter. So we go to, maybe it just can't handle that much region automation. Interesting. Maybe I'll have to convert it. I mean, look at this. Maybe I'll have to convert that into track automation, and so it doesn't slow everything down. But we'll have to see. Anyway, so region, that one. There we go. so slow. This is unusable. Right, what I could do, let's mute that. See what comes out of this. Come on. Right, the focus of the section is now going to be the bassline layer. Oh God. Right, we need the region. Another one here because the filter is already down. So let's get this back and go back into region. This is so slow. I'm gonna have an issue here. If this is what it's gonna be like if I use live loops, we're gonna have a problem. It's so slow. Right. So when this comes back in, it literally can't hack it. As soon as I press that, if I just create a new node of automation, it just goes nightmare. I can already hear that's getting annoying. So that will need to change over time. Right, where's this needs to come back in. So make another one for this one. Because this will be coming, I don't even know, I don't think that breakdown's long enough. There's not enough tension in it, but we'll come back to that. If we open, once again, we need to get back to curve the automation. Breakdown does need to be longer. Also, because I've got LFO tool on here on the baseline, making it pump, I can either, obviously you don't want it pumping during the breakdown, but you can either turn that off during the breakdown for that region, or you could just have a sidechain channel wherever it's not there. Oh, there it is. It's up here for some reason. So this is just a short sound like a hi-hat, which is not playing out loud, but it can be activated, used as activated. Hello there, all right? Welcome. Hopefully all this is all making sense. And there we go. Right, so I could just turn it off for this example, but I just wanted to show you. So let's just turn it off. It's probably going to sound really loud. Sick, yeah. I like Logic, I like Maschine. Use them two together. They are beautiful together. I'm just testing out Live Loops, which is very similar to Ideas View in Maschine. So it's the first time I've done a full arrangement in Ideas and then just moved it over to the arrangement screen. So that's what I'm doing today. It's working okay, apart from my computer seems to be like not being able to handle it, which is, I've never had a problem before. So I'm wondering if there's just so many regions it can't hack it, or it might be the automation, because it is all region automation. Just for example, if I'm going to make this one a track one though. So oh man, nightmare. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, don't want to spill anything on anything. That is a nightmare. You definitely do not want to do that. I couldn't imagine anything worse. It's having to spend a few £100 again, or a few $100. Nightmare. Yeah, but it's good fun. As long as it's good fun, you'll do it. That's the point. So here's the bypass. So if we click, look at that. Every time I click, right. So this is going to turn off the sidechain during that section. If I move this up, there we go. So it's probably going to go really loud and horrible. Third worst. not bad. What else? This sound is not moving at all. It's the same thing throughout. So that's going to ignore. That's going to That's going to annoy me, and it's going to annoy you probably. So let's have a look. Good. So this is just obviously the same thing repeated. We can either use track automation to go over the top of it, or we could use a region automation, but that seems to be having a problem potentially. Or if you like to keep things separate, you could, which I've been doing recently, turning it into a track stack like this, and then using that track for not only processing it, if you group things together, but using it purely for automation. So, for example, just like I'm doing with these other ones. So this would be, why can my computer handle it? Right, get rid of that. Oh, it's so slow. My CPU is fine. It's just can't handle it today. So I'll have to do some working out after this to work out why my computer can't handle all of this, because it has done in the past. So for example, it's so slow. Right, so if we put a filter on this, for example, where's it gone? Favorites. So when this comes in, I mean, that could be a variation on its own, to be honest. Yeah, it could be. It could be the streaming with Logic. I mean, I've done this quite a few times, and it's absolutely fine. But this is the first time I've got into an arrangement. If I'm adjusting live loops like this, not a problem. I've moved everything into here, and now it's just having a meltdown. So I don't know why. As I said, I've got a lot of automation going on. How to fix that? Well, you could commit to audio. I mean, it might just be the amount of audio. If you look at this, to be fair, obviously I've got a lot of regions, a lot of audio, and they're not like, I could very easily just loop them instead of, it can't handle it, loop them so it's not loading the audio file each time. But if you do it my way, like this, it's basically loading a new region every time it starts that one. So it might just be it just can't handle this much load, all of it. And the same with the drums. So it's a learning curve. But as I said, it's not happened before, so I'm a bit cheesed off. But you can't have it all. So let's do region and do there. It's terrible. Right. So this is there. And when we get into yeah, my buffer is maxed out. Definitely is maxed out. And as for anything else running, I don't really have much else. Try to get rid of that, to be fair. But that's it. Look at that. I've only got those things. I have got machine standalone running, and the reason I do that is because I can use it to play in. I can use it as a MIDI controller. So if we were on this one and we changed it to this project, because I haven't got a keyboard, so that's why I've got machine open. But also, as a MIDI controller, I've got it controlling. I've set it up, the macros, so that I can control the filters. So if we have a look here, there you go. So I've got all these controlled, so I can do it in a bit like real time. So that's why I've got machine. But do I need to play in new things? No. So I could turn off machine and see if it makes any difference. But I said this is the first time it's happened. Very annoying. But let's close it anyway. See if it makes any difference. Right. No. Ah. Do I do any music feedback? I can do. I've done it previously. I haven't done it for a while. But yeah, I can do that. I haven't done it live, but yeah, I've usually done it when someone sends me something. That's all. But yeah, no, I have done in the past. I'm just going to try something, I think. I'm just going to see if it makes any difference if I turn the region automation into track automation. Now, thankfully, the easy way to do that is by clicking on what you want. Then you go to, I believe it's one of these. Cool, all right, yeah, I'll have a listen a bit later on. Let's have a look. Where's it gone? It is convert automation. Convert visible region automation into track automation. So let's do that. Bang. So now that is all in the track automation. And maybe I could do the same for this one. Or see if it makes any difference. Oh no, it's still loading a bit. No, still loading. Right, let's convert this one then. It, it could just be the what you call it, as I mentioned. If we've got stuff playing from the beginning, it might just be the amount of audio it's loading. So, for example, these tops are in throughout. So, God, really is struggling. We could just loop that and see. Oh, it can't hack anything. And these are repeating throughout. Every time I do anything, it just can't handle it. So there must be something that I've either changed or, yeah, but we'll find out. Right, where are we up to? So that's fine. And we'll do the same with these shakers, why not? God, it can't do it. Right. Sure, see you in a sec. Need that to behave a bit more. No, too much. I think it's actually getting worse. Right. Now I could have, because that's the first kind of breakdown, what we could just have this fading away, this, because this is the main. So what we could do, we could add on one of my favorites, just Endless Smile, classic, and just have this fading up. So as in making the guitar, poly guitar, fade away. And actually the other one. So let's do that. I'll do it there. And sound. Let's do this. So this will make it kind of wash out into where it disappears. Yeah, bit better. But that's right. But that's always going to be on. So we'll see what it's like when it comes back in. And that's reset. Good. So we'll have to do the same thing again. There. 192. Turn it off when it drops. Bit abrupt. We could leave it on actually, make it a bit more atmospheric, or just have it just fading down very slowly. So let's, oh wow. I'm gonna have to test all this out when I'm not live streaming. Yeah, so I like that because it's building, it gets further away, and then it still has its different variation of obviously when we first heard it, which is good, obviously, because it's the main payoff of the track. So it's, what do I do with everything else? These. What are we going to do with these? Right, need to sort out these now. So how do these sound? Now obviously that baseline is staying the same, so we could make that different in the build. Make sure we save it, of course, although autosave is a bit of a genius. So what is this doing? This is the phaser. Maybe, yeah. So what we could do, could we turn that off as well? Yes. So once again, we'll do exactly the same on the top base. We'll turn off the sidechain. This is, turn off the sidechain so nothing's pumping during the breakdown. What can we change? So we've got the filter envelope, what we could change over time. So that's because we could, so we could, maybe a plucky note repeating. Yeah, we could absolutely. Because that's full energy. So obviously what we need to do, we have that changing over time. Let's get rid of that. Whoop, whoop. And we've got the filter envelope. If we had that as track, right. This is why the breakdown needs to be longer. And if we did a very crude way, if you've got everything, well, if we cut everything, if we highlight everything in the locators and we not cut section, split by locators, And then once you've got everything into 8 bars, I know this one's big annoying again. This is the problem with looping audio, is that you have to change everything into individual. This is why I did it individual. So now we've got everything highlighted in there. We can simply press repeat section, and there we go. We've got double the line, double the bass, double the breakdown, and then we have to sort out the automation. So we need to sort out all the automation. It's not liking this. Right. Bring up this back now. So, not too bad. I think it goes a bit too high. God, it takes ages. Yeah, so let's listen to that breakdown again. I knew we forgot something. Not bad. Then we can have it fading out. Filter closing. Not bad at all. This is also not doing anything. We need to kind of have that playing constantly. Could have that. Right, well, I think that is enough on this track. I will bounce this out. It was a test to get live loops into there. It does work, but my computer doesn't like it. So I need to work out why that is the case. And definitely, well, not while streaming. So I think, to be fair, that took an hour to get all of that into there. It was easy, and then the computer just made it annoying. So I'll listen back to that at a different stage. I think it's time for a coffee, and then I'll probably be back to do something else, but not straight away. So thank you for watching, and yes, I will see you soon, and I'll have a listen to that beat that you've put in the chat. So thank you very much. I'll see you a bit later.